Attila here from Cylanda. You know, the world is under a lot of stress right now, and especially the business community. One of the things that everyone's been excited about has been the PPP loans as a result of the CARES Act. And the PPP loans goes to the SBA, or the Small Business Administration. The PPP stands for the Paycheck Protection Program. And if you haven't heard about it, you probably are not going to get enough information out of this video. So go watch another video and you'll learn more about PPP. But what we do want to talk about are all the scams that are out there, because obviously everyone's desperate, right? They want to get their loans in and approved, and the banks and everything. They want to get into E-Trans on time. They want to do it before it runs out of money. Well, guess what? There are a lot of scammers out there that are taking advantage of this climate of fear. So we wanted to talk about a few of the identifying marks of these scammers, because there's a lot of them. And these kind of things may help you avoid becoming a victim. So what we're starting to see is some scammers are out there promising to get approval to get you inside the system and to get you approved in the SBA program, but they want a payment up front. And they want to offer kind of like a bridge loan in the interim, right? So they say, okay, look, we promise we're going to get you your PPP funding. Here's a bridge loan at a high interest rate. Go for it. Guess what? Don't go for it. So that's first one there for you. Another one that we're starting to see, a PPP loan is designed to be forgivable, right? So anyone who's going to charge you interest on a forgivable loan, that should be your kind of clue right there that they're trying to skim off of your hard-earned need. So think about that. Now, if you are in in the process of applying for a loan, sometimes scammers can time it where they'll say, hey, look, we know that you're in the process of applying for a loan, because they assume that you are, because you're a business and everyone's applying for it right now. And they're going to ask you for additional PII, personally identifiable information. Sometimes these emails look like they're actually from the SBA, so they'll have the SBA logos on there. And their whole point is to try to see if they can get you to give them some of your hard-earned information, your private information. And sometimes they'll even ask for additional, documentation. And they may even have an attachment in that email that they're sending you. So when you see that attachment, be very suspicious, because those attachments can often carry malicious payloads, such as malware, ransomware, anything that can allow the criminal to get it inside of your computer. And we don't want that, do you? So just be cautious, be careful. Any website that has an SBA logo on it doesn't necessarily mean that it is the real SBA website. So be careful of that. Anyways, guys, the scammers are out there. And, unfortunately, this is being called the golden age for scammers, because, as we know, everyone's living in a climate of fear, and we're all heavily dependent on technology to survive. So be careful, be conscious, and be vigilant, because this is not going to let up, and we're here for you. So feel free to reach out. If you have any kind of scams that you do come across, we can help you, and maybe help you identify what to do about it. And if you have become a victim, we can also point you in the right direction so that you can get law enforcement and perhaps even the FBI involved to see if we can get you back on track to being safe. All right, guys, I'm Attila with Cylanda. Stay safe out there.